XRP tribe, what exactly is happening on? I am grateful that you have returned for yet another film. I am grateful that you came with me. The fact that a lot of people are worried about a recession is the reason why the market dropped yesterday. As well as that, I would like to spend a few moments discussing a few basic anecdotes as well as the Ripple EVM sidechain. All right, let's get down to business. The price of Bitcoin is currently above $60,000. This is due to the fact that the stock market suffered a significant loss yesterday, which I estimate to be $2.9 trillion. Despite the fact that the employment support report did not do particularly well, it appears that Bitcoin may have reached a local low point recently. As a result of the extremely poor job data, yields in the United States markets are plummeting to alarmingly low levels. The United States stock market experienced the greatest decline since the 2020 COVID-19 event, which I am not allowed to discuss. In his statement, he stated that recent occurrences have increased the likelihood that the Federal Reserve will reduce interest rates, which is a significant factor that contributes to the rise in risk assets. During the gathering that will take place in September, he will discuss the overall picture. It appears as though we are about to enter a period of decline in the stock market. The price of gold is decreasing as if there is nothing wrong with the market. As a result of the rise in bond prices, it appears that interest rates are going to decrease in the near future. As a result of the fact that oil prices are going higher, it appears that rate cuts have been called off. The depreciation of cryptocurrency is like a bear market in effect. Due to the fact that housing values are skyrocketing, it appears that a bull market is currently underway. This is completely illogical. Because of this, they believe that the Federal Reserve will make its initial reduction in interest rates in the month of September. After that, please watch this video showing President Trump floating while using Bitcoin to pay off the $35 trillion debt of the United States. Take a listen to this. What the hell? Maybe we'll repay him with the $35 trillion that we stole. Is that even possible? We will distribute some Bitcoin to him and then spend the entire $35 trillion. In what ways do you believe it ought to be more well known in the United States? How is that going to be implemented? Wow, this is going to be a breeze. This is already common knowledge. All is going according to plan. When it comes to it, there aren't many rules. One of the reasons why things are progressing is because of this. However, it is not the same kind of money as before. At the end of the day, it will be beneficial for the nation. It's a joke, but I couldn't help but find that to be funny. Additionally, it is encouraging to see that he has an interest in cryptocurrency. He also wants the United States of America to be a leader, unlike Gary Gensler and the Securities and Exchange Commission SE, who are preventing a great deal of innovation and the utilization of cryptocurrencies by regulating by enforcement and not providing regulatory clarity. If we want to know who wins the election, we will have to wait and see. Additionally, this is the busiest moment for Bitcoin whales on exchanges in the past 9 years, and analysts are predicting that the price of Bitcoin will ultimately reach its lowest point. Anyone who possesses at least 1,000 Bitcoins is considered a Bitcoin whale. Since 2015, this is the first time that large amounts of money have removed the greatest amount of Bitcoin from sites. It is generally seen to be a positive indicator for the price of Bitcoin to remove it from an exchange, given that it is not possible to sell Bitcoin on a cold storage wallet. In the event that you are interested in selling Bitcoin, you will only send it to an exchange that carries some degree of partner risk. In the past 30 days, the whale market has made a loss of almost 64,000 Bitcoin. Considering that Bitcoin was at its lowest point around $220 on September 15th, this is the largest net loss that exchange whales have seen since then. Consider catching that bottom in your mind. Furthermore, Bitcoin addresses that currently possess a minimum of 1,000 Bitcoins have been adding an average of more than 100,000 Bitcoins each and every week. Put your money on these individuals in this particular scenario. It is wise for you to pay attention to these individuals. These individuals have already achieved success in the cryptocurrency industry. Furthermore, if they are receiving the most amount of cryptocurrencies since 2015, I believe that this is a positive sign. What exactly is the EVM sidechain and why you should care about it? Report on the market for the second quarter of 2024. It was President Monica Long who brought this up in conversation. She describes how they collaborate with Axel to build XRPL, a reticle and virtual machine. She also discusses how they operate together. What is the significance of this? In light of this, what exactly is the function of theory in virtual machines themselves? It will be a bridge that can only be utilized by the original token from XRPO that is present on the sidechain. It is possible for Axelar to connect more than 50 blockchains to its own. In addition to this feature, Ripple is glad to be able to collaborate with them. It is anticipated that tokenized real-world assets worth hundreds of millions of dollars will be added to the XRP system. The strength of adoption is derived from this trait. More stuff on the XRP ledger, more developers, and cool things like an EVM sidechain that can manage 50 blockchains are what will eventually cause the price of XRP to climb. This is because building on top of the network is what will eventually lead the price of XRP to grow. On Twitter, there are a number of people who are consistently wrong. The number of people who follow Credible Crypto is 45,000. In my opinion, he is a fairly trustworthy individual. Been away from Twitter for around 2.5 years, and I have only recently returned to the platform in the past year. However, he is held in high esteem within the industry, and he discusses the current position of XRP on the bull channel that is considered appropriate. Take a listen to this. Describe the events that are about to take place. The fact that we have just gotten over a number of weekends means that when the inevitable occurs, it will be considerably more powerful than it was before. It is highly probable that individuals who would have sold on the way up have already given up or sold when the price was at its lowest point. There is no incentive for individuals who are currently holding XRP to do doing unless they have a strong and unwavering faith in the system. If you still possess XRP, it is quite unlikely that you will sell it in the near future. If you were concerned about it, you would have liquidated your holdings a few months ago, given that it has been declining for 7 years, right? Due to the fact that there are no longer any weak hands, it can be concluded that practically all of the people who own XRP have a diamond hand. Once we begin to break out and go up, the price will quickly increase because there won't be any buyers to buy from. This will lead the price to go up very quickly. This is precisely what took place at this location in the year 2017. Because of this, if this migration does take place, it is likely to take place in a very, very short amount of time. As you can see, we made a shift up to this location in the year 2017. In point of fact, I witnessed this move from 22 cents. Because it was my first cryptocurrency, I purchased XRP when it was on the market for 22 cents. I sold it for $222 and made a profit of 10 times that amount. In such a short amount of time, people are going to be dismayed. It's going to become completely out of hand. My estimation is that it was somewhere between a penny and 7 cents, depending on where we came from. The chart for the week is presented here. Over the course of just 2 or 3 weeks, we expanded by 10 to 20 times. After then, the price dropped to 2 cents to reflect the change. In the subsequent 3 weeks, it went from being 2 cents to being 45 cents. All right, therefore this, and I believe that this occurred either as Bitcoin was very close to reaching its all-time high or as this move from 22 cents occurred. From 22 cents to the peak, the price of Bitcoin increased. From 22 cents to 386, it went up in price. Therefore, as I have stated previously, the most significant shifts will take place after Bitcoin. A continuous progression of 7 years in the same direction. Nevertheless, if you have been keeping up with XRP for some time, you are aware that it moves quite swiftly whenever it does. It achieved a tenfold increase in 10 to 12 days in 2018. The fact that all of the weak hands have already sold is an excellent argument that he was trying to make. There has been a consistent upward trend in the price of XRP for the past 5, 6, or 7 years. As a result of the lack of remaining sell pressure, individuals who are interested in selling XRP are willing to do so at the current pricing. Before I go any further, I would like to show you this film that was created by Ian Carroll, and it discusses the financial catastrophe that occurred in 2024. Check out his Twitter account if you haven't done so already. He shares a lot of amazing videos that are quite lengthy. If on the other hand you want to get $41 for free, you can sign up with Webull and pay only 1 cent. They will provide you with free stocks worth $41 in value. It is a fantastic opportunity, therefore you are free to sell your stocks or shut your account as you see fit. Simply by registering and making a deposit of 1 penny, you can receive $41 worth of free stocks. In addition, if you are looking for a location to purchase cryptocurrency, I recommend Uphold because it provides the most value for my money on a weekly basis. There is a link to Uphold present in the text that is located below the movie. This video should now be viewed and listened to. This year is going to be the year that the most significant financial boom in the history of the world comes to an end. The reason I feel is clear to me. Let's begin by having a conversation with Fred, who is a friend of ours. Did you know that the Federal Reserve's official website is called Fred? Did you know that? On this website, they publish all of the official economic information that they have. In addition, Fred has a lot